Welcome to our 20th century history quiz. Test your knowledge of the events, leaders, and moments that shaped the last century. Before we start, make sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new challenge. Don't forget to keep track of your score. Let's begin! In what year did World War I begin? (1914). Who was the British Prime Minister during most of World War II? Winston Churchill. Which country was the first to land a man on the moon? United States. The Cold War was mainly a conflict between which two superpowers? USA and USSR. Which famous ship sank in 1912 after hitting an iceberg? Titanic. Who was assassinated in 1963 in Dallas, Texas? John F. Kennedy. Which event is considered the start of the Great Depression? Wall Street crash of 1929. The Berlin Wall divided which two parts of Berlin? East and West. What title did Adolf Hitler hold as leader of Nazi Germany? Führer. What was the name of the U.S. program to develop the atomic bomb in World War II? Manhattan Project. Who led India's non-violent independence movement against Britain? Mahatma Gandhi. Which Asian war lasted from 1950 to 1953? Korean War. Who was the Soviet leader during the Cuban Missile Crisis? Nikita Khrushchev. Which U.S. civil rights leader gave the I Have a Dream speech in 1963? Martin Luther King Jr. In which year did World War II end? (1945). What political system was established in Russia after the 1917 revolution? Communism. Which African country gained independence from France under Charles de Gaulle's leadership in 1960? Senegal. Which war was fought between the U.S. and North Vietnam from the 1960s to 1975? Vietnam War. Who became the first female Prime Minister of the United Kingdom in 1979? Margaret Thatcher. Which 1986 nuclear disaster occurred in the Soviet Union? Chernobyl. Which African leader was imprisoned for 27 years before becoming president in 1994? Nelson Mandela. Which U.S. president resigned in 1974 due to the Watergate scandal? Richard Nixon. The fall of the Berlin Wall symbolized the end of what? Cold War. Which country did Saddam Hussein invade in 1990, leading to the Gulf War? Kuwait. Which famous protest in 1989 took place in Beijing's Tiananmen Square? Pro-democracy demonstration. Who was the first human to orbit the Earth? Yuri Gagarin. Which dictator ruled Spain from 1939 until 1975? Francisco Franco. Which agreement ended U.S. involvement in the Vietnam War? Paris Peace Accords. The Bay of Pigs invasion in 1961 targeted which country? Cuba. Which country experienced a genocide in 1994 resulting in the mass killing of the Tutsi ethnic group? Rwanda. Who was the U.S. president during most of World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Which major conflict began with the invasion of Poland in 1939? World War II. In 1949, Mao Zedong declared the founding of which country? People's Republic of China. The Balfour Declaration of 1917 supported the establishment of a homeland for which people? Jewish people. Which treaty ended World War I? Treaty of Versailles. Who was the U.S. general that led the D-Day invasion? Dwight D. Eisenhower. Which 1973 crisis saw Arab countries impose an oil embargo on the West? Yom Kippur War oil crisis. The Suez Crisis of 1956 involved Egypt, the UK, France, and which other country? Israel. Which U.S. policy aimed to stop the spread of communism during the Cold War? Containment. Who led the Bolshevik Party during the Russian Revolution? Vladimir Lenin. The Khmer Rouge regime was responsible for mass killings in which country? Cambodia. The Iron Curtain was a term popularized by which leader? Winston Churchill. Which war did the Zimmermann telegram help bring the United States into? World War I. The Camp David Accords were peace agreements between Egypt and which other country? Israel. The Marshall Plan was designed to help rebuild which continent after World War II? Europe. Who was the longest-serving Soviet leader? Joseph Stalin. Which African country was formerly known as Rhodesia? Zimbabwe. The space race began largely after which Soviet achievement in 1957? Launch of Sputnik. Who was the last leader of the Soviet Union? Mikhail Gorbachev. Which 20th century conflict is sometimes called the Forgotten War? Korean War. How many did you get right? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this challenge, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on new quizzes. Thanks for playing, and see you next time.